Hi,
You're
everyone.
welcome.
Successful organizations over time attribute their successes to great company cultures and healthy workplace wellness. A company where employees are engaged, satisfied with their jobs, and trust their colleagues and leaders seems far off in the future. But what if I told you that that future is here today? Introducing Wendy AI, your new workplace advisor. Wendy is a natural language AI application designed to assist an organization's leadership with insights and psychosocial risk management using organizational behavioral methodologies. This helps both HR and non-HR managers alike to make strategic decisions using real-time candid data. Wendy was developed by Jasmit Narula, Kenneth Hugo, and myself, Oliver Mathias. Jasmit has previous experience in HR administration. She has been focused on the initial mockups and technical writing for our application. She looks forward to a career in front-end development. Kenneth has a background in petroleum engineering. He worked tirelessly on the back end and continuous integration and deployment of our application. He looks forward to making meaningful contributions to the Alberta and Canadian tech ecosystem with his talent, skills, and helpful personality. Finally, for myself, I have a background in public accounting, specifically with the migration towards cloud-based accounting technologies. In our project, I helped bring both the front end and back end together, along with work on user testing sessions and our support page. After Inception U, I look forward to a career in product ownership and completing a Scrum certification. Also on our team, we have Ashlyn Knox and Chad Verity. Ashlyn is our Scrum Master. Outside of Inception U, she is a web developer. She was our facilitator, coach, and leader for our sprints. Without her guidance, we would not have been as successful in applying Scrum effectively and creating a fully functional full-stack application. Chad, along with a team of technologists and psychologists, had previously created a tool that helps leaders build psychologically safe workplace cultures. The app measured 27 psychosocial risks in real time using anonymized metadata and displayed this analysis in charts and dashboards. While this data is useful to an organization's HR decisions, it can become overwhelming when presented in a dashboard, and it might take a bit of time for non-HR managers to analyze and make decisions. Which brings us to the problem that we're trying to solve. Currently, organizations lack accurate measurement tools that help them understand psychosocial risks in the workplace, such as workplace engagement, burnout, trust and leadership, job satisfaction, and teamwork. The current solution in place at most, if not all organizations, is often annual employee engagement surveys, which do not provide timely and actionable insights. These surveys often contain feelings and sentiments which occurred in the past for an employee. And given that it takes time to collect and analyze this feedback, combined with the time it takes to plan and implement HR decisions, the risks may have already greatly affected the workplace wellness, which reduces the impact of the and effectiveness of the annual survey altogether. In addition, employees might not be honest when answering the annual survey, as they might be afraid that their answers could be traced back to them. This means that data from the survey might be inaccurate and may not appropriately represent the reality of a workplace's psychosocial risk. And further, non-HR managers may struggle with managing these risks in their team due to a lack of awareness and knowledge on how to identify and prevent them. And they also might lack the time to implement the management of these risks, given their job duties, which may take importance or priorities. Wendy AI is a great solution to manage psychosocial risk in the workplace. Using data from existing wellness metrics tools and collaboration software such as Slack, Google Workspace, and Microsoft 365, Wendy is able to use real-time anonymized data to provide insights on key psychosocial risk factors. Using unconscious data collection and semantic detection, Wendy is able to identify things like toxicity in messages, work performed outside of work hours, and schedules that are heavy with meetings. Further, as the analysis can be filtered by demographic filters such as gender, age, race, and role level, Wendy can help organizations create game-changing cultures that understand its people beyond employee ID numbers and diversity pie charts. This is some pretty exciting stuff, right? Now I'd like to pass it over to Kenneth, who will discuss the technologies used in our app and demonstrate its functionality.
Thank you, Oliver, for that wonderful introduction. Hi, everyone. Welcome, and we thank you for listening to us today. So now I will just take you through a bit of our application, just a bit of demo of what we can do with Wendy AI. So I will just quickly navigate here to our application. So our app begins from this single sign-on page, and like my colleague Oliver has introduced, Wendy AI helps industry leaders make quick decisions on the organization by providing them quick information and insights about the organization. And how Wendy works is to integrate with your organizational data, like Oliver has mentioned. So integrate with your work platforms, and then is able to like pick up this semantic data, and then is able to like kind of understand intents, and then be able to like provide quick feedback to the leaders, and then they'll be able to like make these decisions. So on this SSO page is where you can begin with Wendy. So let's say today I'm a HR manager of an organization with over 500 employees in 4 different locations. This organization, these employees have they're in different departments, they have different profiles, and I want to know things about my organization. So I sign on to Wendy. So Wendy works with single sign-on, and why we choose this approach is just because it's easy to integrate with the client existing platforms, and we learn from our user data sessions that users kind of they prefer having to sign on with a single sign-on and not having to worry about it another password and username they have to remember. So in that case, you just kind of sign on with your work email that you already know, and you are into Wendy. So I sign on today. So I am the Wendy user. So I'm a HR manager, and I'm for a demo company. So I want to know things about my company. So today, there's a new opportunity in the marketing department, and I'm looking for a French speaker who is a full-time employee and who is also has preferably has an Asian background. So I go to Wendy and I ask a question. So I say, I need a French speaking full-time employee in marketing. So I asked Wendy this question. So Wendy is able to understand my intent, so he knows what I want, and then he's able to like go to my company platform, and then he's able to like kind of start to the director, and then he's able to like find me if I have any French-speaking employees in the marketing team. So Wendy gives me back a feedback and says, "Oh, there is no French-speaking employees in the marketing department." Whoa, okay. So I think, so what do I do next? Okay, I might be able to like pull people that has this matching profile from other departments. So I also go ahead and continue this chat and then ask a different question. So I said, I can say what departments have up to 5 French-speaking employees. So I asked this question again. So Wendy is also able to like kind of also understand me and then be able to like give me feedback to tell me what departments I can find the people that match the profile for this new task which I want to assign. So we wait for that for a bit to like come back. Okay, so that wasn't supposed to happen. That was a bit of a technical glitch which I didn't expect. But let's just ask again and see what happens with this. So it says there are no departments with up to 5 French speakers. So I could also ask, okay, so Wendy tells me there are 12 French speakers in the retail team. So this means I can pull someone from the retail team and then put them on this task on marketing. So this is the first class of questions you can ask from Wendy. So you can ask kind of demographic-based questions on your company. So you can ask this kind of questions which are demographic-based. So try to find out where can I find someone for an assignment? Where can I find someone that will fit into a team, someone that will fit into a task? So the second kind of question we can ask Wendy is kind of performance-based questions. So we can also ask questions like, so we can start a new chat with Wendy right here, just to like, let me say I want to do a different task today. So I'm a team lead. So I want to know if there are performance issues in my company even before they become a problem. So I can ask what department have below average work engagement, for example. And I can ask that question. And then, so when she does his thinking, and then he's able to like give me, say, So it's telling me that the contact center, insurance and retail, they have below average work engagement. So I can dig in further to kind of find out why they have this average below average work engagement, and Wendy should be able to answer those questions, but we're running out of time today. So the third kind of questions we can also ask Wendy is just to ask questions about psychosocial risks. So we can ask questions like, so I can also begin a new chat right here and then ask Wendy a different kind of question. So I can ask what team is at most risk of burnout, for example. So I can also ask that kind of question, and then when this still does his thinking, is able to like kind of pick up those sentiments, those emails, those meeting data, and then is able to like tell me if there are any teams that are actually at risk of burnout. So we just wait for that to come back in a minute. Okay, so that didn't work the way we expected. So, but yeah, it was supposed to kind of tell me like what teams are actually at risk of burnout. And I can also ask like a thing like general outlook, for example. So I can ask like, give me okay, so it kind of gives you this message, and then you're able to like make your decisions. So the general value for Wendy is that it gives you like this matrix, this data, and then you are able to like make a decision as a leader. So the AI doesn't kind of decide for you; it kind of provides you information so you can make a decision quicker. So when you are done with this, you are able to like kind of clear your chat over here, and you can check your support page, and then you are able to kind of log out from here. So when you are done with your interactions with Wendy. So right now, I'm going to pass you on to my Jasmine.
Thank you, Kenneth. Hi, everyone. Here are some of the challenges we faced during the development of Wendy AI. One of the first challenges we encountered was research, learning, and testing. Machine learning and AI models. We had to find appropriate technology that could help us build fast and easily during the sprint, while also being considerate of security concerns related to private and sensitive human resources data. Time constraints. We were new to machine learning and the time was limited, so it got a bit overwhelming at times. We know that apps with AI and machine learning, such as Wendy, takes months to develop, but we had limited time of 8 weeks. With that in mind, I'd like to share some amazing wins achieved by our team. Fully functional application. Our application can provide valuable insights to organization leaders about their teams without the complexities. We were able to achieve this by working with a product owner to set expectations, which allowed us to develop quickly by having continuous feedback loops, which fostered team communication and collaboration. Overcoming team challenges. Our collaborative approach and combined skills allowed us to overcome the challenges, showcasing problem solving skills to achieve success in this project. Let's explore how we successfully delivered a project that exceeded our clients' expectations. We adopted the Agile framework to manage our project efficiently. This approach allowed us to break the project into manageable tasks, deliver great results, and regular sprint meetings and feedback loops ensured we stayed on track and aligned with our clients' needs. Understanding a product owner requirement was crucial for our success. Our project taught us how to collaborate with product owners and their team, specifically in setting expectations and outcomes with them. Also, in a short amount of time, we were able to conduct several user testing sessions with agile professionals, both from tech and non-tech companies that help us prioritize features and align our development efforts. This has helped us deliver a seamless user experience. In addition, regular progress checks helped us stay on schedule, manage time, and quickly address any roadblocks that came to our way. Finally, communication was the key of our success. We created an open and respectful environment where team members freely shared their constructive feedback. In conclusion, Wendy AI represents a near future, as many companies are using AI to assist professionals with tasks such as HR strategy. We deeply appreciate the members of the audience today have taken time to join us today, and we are exceedingly grateful to Inception U team and our facilitators for taking us through this journey. Thank you.